politics reporter for the Daily Beast. Betsy, good to see you. What is your feeling today? I mean, we're seeing all these people lining up, waiting to vote, many people quite heartened by that, given the kind of campaign we've seen. But what do you think the mood is out there in America today?
A lot of the mood is deep frustration. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, of course, are the two least popular nominees from either party in recent history. Many of the folks going to vote today are motivated not so much by being inspired or encouraged by their pick, but rather by how much they detest the person they're voting against. So you're going to hear from lots of folks saying, for instance, I don't love Hillary, but I'm horrified by Donald Trump, or vice versa. It's a really negative feeling. It's a very negative sentiment, and I don't think it's something that's going to go away. Whoever wins is going to have to deal with a lot of frustration and anger, and it's going to be a tough couple months politically here in the U.S.
Yeah, the biggest problem still for Hillary Clinton is that so many people distrust her. If she does win, she's got a lot of work to do, hasn't she, Betsy, to win those people over?
Right, without a doubt. And part of the problem for her, of course, is that the Republican Party is incredibly divided right now, but loathing Hillary Clinton is going to be the one thing that can bring those disparate factions of the party together. Any Republicans who are perceived as being too cozy with Clinton or too cooperative or too friendly to her and her administration could actually face electoral consequences. They could face even primary challengers. So within the Republican Party, there's a very strong motivation for the leaders of the party and for the rank and file in Congress to try to keep Hillary Clinton from being particularly successful when it comes to pushing her legislative agenda. That means that given that Republicans are likely to hold the House, not as likely to maintain the Senate, means Hillary Clinton just won't be able to get as much done, and it's going to be tougher for her to have productive working relationships with Capitol Hill.
Polls have been wrong before, but if Hillary Clinton does indeed win tonight, you talk about a divided Republican Party. What do they do about Donald Trump?
It's really tough. The Republican Party is basically divided into two factions. There's kind of the Paul Ryan faction of the party. Those are Republicans who think immigration is good and that we should have more legal immigration. Republicans who are supportive of the idea of expanding trade with foreign countries, particularly the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Those Republicans are not going to be able to make nice with the Donald Trump faction. Trump, of course, has shown to Republican Party leaders that within the base of the party, there's a huge appetite for more restrictionist policies on trade and immigration. For those two sectors of the party, immigration and trade are both incredibly important issues, and neither of them are going to give any ground. So it's going to be really tough and interesting for them to try to figure out if they can work together, or if these two sectors of the party are so diametrically opposed that they won't be able to cooperate. My gut is that we're actually going to see more of the latter, and that we're going to see some of Trump's closest allies work really hard to undermine Paul Ryan and to make things difficult for him if or when he's reelected Speaker of the House.
Betsy, back to today then. Donald Trump has defied the odds before.